The Garmin Instinct range has been well received by users, and it is no surprise that fans are eyeing the release of the next edition in the range. In this video, I look forward to Instinct 3 and its potential features and upgrades, along with the likely release date. Starting off with design, and what is clear is that the company is not moving away from the current form factor. So expect once again a circular watch with 5 physical buttons, 3 on the left and 2 on the right. What would be nice to see is a metal version of the watch, perhaps a titanium, aluminum, or steel case option. The current range is made of fiber-reinforced polymer. This would add to the price, but it would be nice to have the option for those that are interested. As before, expect at least 2, maybe 3 iterations. If you've not heard, an Instinct 2X is expected to launch in the weeks ahead, and it will have a diameter greater than 50 millimeters. On our wish list is also a reduction in the thickness of the watch. Instinct 2 is thinner than the original, a result of tech getting smaller and more power efficient. Let's hope Garmin continues in this fashion for Instinct 3. The limiting factor is that a reduction in thickness impacts battery life. With less space, there is less room for a larger capacity battery. And long battery life is important for those that like to be out and about in the great outdoors. Once again, we expect an addition with solar charging. In recent years, this has become more than a gimmick, and such functionality does help to extend the time between charges. Of course, further improvements in solar and cable charging time would be good, as would a protected USB-C port. As far as the display, it hasn't changed much between generations, so it's still a monochrome, sunlight-visible, transflective memory in pixel with a custom 2-window design. However, less bezel and more display space would be nice. It would improve visibility and allow users to see more fields on the screen that matter. And what about a separate AMOLED edition? It's a realistic possibility as evidenced by the Fenix and Forerunner range. Garmin has made strides with AMOLED displays, and they are almost on par as far as battery life as compared to those with memory and pixel displays. In fact, there was a leak about a year ago on an upcoming Garmin Austin that was listed as an outdoors watch, along with the Fenix, Tactics, and Instinct range. Could this be an AMOLED version of Instinct? Time will tell. In addition to satellite connectivity, the Instinct range comes equipped with a variety of other sensors, including a heart rate monitor and blood oxygen sensor. While impressive in its specs, the device is by no means perfect. There are a few things we would like to see. In terms of smartwatch features, it is fair to say that the current Instinct line is lacking. The storage and playback of music, for example, is an obvious omission. This feature would be a valuable addition to the Garmin Instinct 3. It would eliminate the need for users to travel with a separate music player or smartphone. This would be especially useful for trail running and hiking, where users may want to keep their pack light and streamlined. The next one on this list is a certainty. Garmin watches from the past year have all had multi-band GNSS support. Multiple frequencies from each constellation can be used for improved positioning in areas where obtaining a satellite signal is difficult. The improvements in connection speed and satellite accuracy are obvious. So far, the only Garmin timepieces with a built-in flashlight are the Fenix 7X and Enduro 2. The LEDs are located above the display, between the watch bezel and the band. The Instinct range is a natural fit for this. Perhaps you need to draw attention to yourself while running or cycling at night. It can also function as an SOS signal. Instinct 2 has some mapping abilities, but they do not go as far as some other Garmin high-end watches. Omissions include Around Me mode, Up Ahead, Next Fork, Climb Pro Ascent Planner, preloaded topographical maps, preloaded road and trail maps, downloadable cartography support, and more. These features would be useful on Instinct 3 for those who enjoy hiking and other outdoor activities. As far as a release date, the original watch first went on sale back in 2018, and that was followed up by a solar variant 2 years later. There was also an interim eSports edition. It is only in February 2022 that we got the fully fledged second-generation device, which was followed shortly after by Instinct crossover. As far as the next iteration in the series, We certainly do not anticipate more than a 2-year gap. Most likely we will see Generation 3 land in early 2024.